place. It's in Gotland, an island off the coast of Sweden, where everything's run on biogas. And if you don't believe me, take a look at this here. This says Biogas Gotland. That is the place where you fill it, where you purchase your biogas. And then over here at the pump, Biogas Scotland, and there it is. There's the gas pump. And I've never seen anything like this before, but it plugs right in the same way that you'd put, say, a regulator on a scuba tank. And pop, in it goes, and then you start to fill it. And there it is, and it'll tell you how many kronins once he puts in his credit card there. It's a very high-tech system. Mm-hmm. And you want to look at this secret thing. So we've just come. You can actually see that the car itself says Biogasbil, and I guess this is. Did you put that on there, or does the car actually come?
We had to put on there in cooperation with a national organization called Biogas Academy, started by a very enthusiastic doctor called Jan Rapp.
Okay.
Who sort of put his medicine to the side and said biogas is the thing.
Biogas is the thing.
And it's specifically biogas cars.
I get to push this button. Push this button. Oh, here we go. Oh. It's 3.4 kronen per kilogram.
This is the kroners. This is how much it's going to cost. This is how many kilos it's putting in. This is your price per kilo, and this is the equivalent of kroners per liter.
Oh,
which is just a sticker.
Right. How interesting.
And this 1 kilo of biogas is equivalent of 1.43 liters of gasoline.
So basically we're looking at then, if it's, this is the equivalency, I see. This is what it would be per, if it was compared to a liter of benzene, is what it would be here. And how does that compare price-wise? I mean, I don't know what the price of benzene is here.
It's very close.
Similar price. Okay, so you're not at a cost disadvantage to use it. And of course it burns completely clean, and it's made from what many people consider garbage.
Well, garbage. Well, one of the sources on the other side of the street is the municipal sewage plant. So that's the combined population of Gotland helping there. Or
making your contribution every time you sit down.
Or it comes from the big industrial biogas plant, which is about 10 kilometers in that direction, and they're feeding it pig manure, carrots, other agricultural waste mixed in a nice blend.
Mm-hmm. So between so-called human manure or human so-called wastes and animal and vegetable so-called wastes, you have this completely clean fossil-free fuel that we know very well from our work at home. But this is the first time that I have been in a biogas-fueled vehicle. So this is a wonderful event for me, a landmark in all of my years working with and living with biogas, to actually be in a biogas-powered car. And when you drove away, it was very smooth, so obviously there's no performance difference.
There's no difference
at all. People always ask that. Is there a performance difference? Does it knock? Does it ping? No, it just drives. Now, I've been in natural gas, so-called natural gas, fossil natural gas vehicles in Brazil and in Slovakia and in Hungary, and also in Egypt. So I'm sort of familiar with natural gas, and that's what this basically is. This is just
chemically it's the same, but there's no imported natural gas here. Sweden has no natural gas. Everything on the island is really biogas, and in fact, the city network of Stockholm is the majority of gas in that network is biogas.
In Stockholm itself. Wow. That's buses and trucks and taxis.
So Sweden has no natural supply of natural gas. Maybe there's some coming from Norway, but otherwise Sweden produces biogas. And Sweden has never been connected to the Russian big grid, which the rest of Europe is connected to.
I remember how Trump was criticizing the Germans and going, well, you taught this whole climate thing, but you're all dependent on Russia for your gas.
And so the Russian gas pipeline, Nord Stream, passes by the island, and actually the pipes were actually stored on the island to make the pipe between Russia and Germany, but Sweden is not connected to it.
Bravo, Sweden. Fantastic. Okay, so this is very simple then. We just take it and push in,
A
or
little bit more, push your lever all the way down.
I see. Oh, then. Okay.
Pull off, just pull straight off.
Pull straight off.
And then here and do reverse motion.
And push this up.
Go the other direction, yeah. And lock it on.
Wow. And so what did you end up paying? 289 kronen. That's about $30 roughly, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's about $30 for a fill-up. And to know that you're driving away and the snow behind this vehicle will always stay pristine snow white, because not only is there no there's no toxins coming out, there isn't any soot or particulate matter, and hardly any carbon monoxide. So it's just carbon dioxide and water vapor. And so unlike other cars where you would see the snow on the back being all black, look at how white and pristine that snow is. That's also how wonderfully healthy your lungs are if you're standing next to a biogas-powered car when it's running. And he's going to turn on the engine. I just want to stand here for a second when he turns on the engine. Where is the exhaust? Underneath, maybe? And
Here.
there's certainly... So there is no smell at all. You can stick your nose in this exhaust and let it waft up, and there's just no...
Wow.
I can see the water vapor, but there's no smell at all.